Hello friends, fruits and vegetables. My camera's a little bit off. I've been playing around with settings a lot and stuff because I fixed the camera flickering and then that meant I had to change the res. It's too complicated. It's a lot of stuff. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, let's review today. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Um, yeah, let's just play some Ace Attorney. And turn the music back on. And then immediately lower the music because it is too loud in my eardrums. Well, actually, one of my ears is still blocked. My ear's been blocked for like... Why does the light feel like it's brighter on me than... It hasn't moved at all, but you know, it's fine. It is fine. We're gonna play some Ace Attorney. Okay, I think this is where I was. The amount of save files just confused me for a second. Oh yeah, Maya got arrested again. I thought this was going to become a recurring theme. I just need to move stuff because I have my tea next to me on my sofa instead of like anywhere normal. Also, I can't just get absorbed in the game too much because I have places to be tomorrow, but also I can't generally sleep that early, so we'll see what happens. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offence, we'll let you go after questioning. Woo. She spoke in contempt of court or something, which was BS, but you know what, it's fine. I mean, he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know. Isn't bail money you only have to pay it until the person goes to trial and then you get it back? Like, I swear that's how bail money works, is that, it's like, oh, if the person runs, then, they get to keep, then the, like, police get to keep the money or something. But if they don't run, you get it back. Why do I picture giant bowls of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried, I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. Wait, I know what I can do. Wait, give me a second. I'm always so prepared for my streams. You know, I can just... There is just a down button. I can lower the brightness a little bit. My glasses are like super reflective. Why is this so... Okay, that's just the monitor being bright. Why is the monitor so much brighter than normal? You know what, it's fine. Just double checking. This is a quality stream. Quality stream. Okay, you know what? It's fine. Everything's fine. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Well, we've got to go investigate more. 726 Gold Lake Park entrance. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe was here today. Hmm. I guess we'll have to see then, won't we? I don't know why. I don't know why I said that like that. Sorry. I haven't seen Larry around today. It's probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Keonks. I have no idea what that means, but alright. We're gonna go to the woods. The worst part about playing Ace only once a week is that all the things I've picked up on, my brain's forgotten, other than the fact that there was 3 gunshots or something like that, 1 bullet wound, and, well, someone heard 2. No, the gun was said to have fired 3 bullets. The person heard 2, and there was 1 wound on the victim. Because I was really fixated on that last stream. Like, really fixated. So called Lake Woods. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Wait, no! I said that before the text box came up. I just am Phoenix Wright. That's like exactly word for word. Alright. Hey, pal! The trial today, yes, what about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really at all. Though you did say Miss Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Tomorrow's trial. Detective Gumshoe? Any ideas what Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? It sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Is it the witness that... the mysterious witness that they didn't bring out last time? I mean, obviously, probably. Another witness? Oh, right, he said something about that in the trial today. Okay, it may have been a week, but I don't need a flashback. There were 2 witnesses. Was that entire flashback really necessary? Venus could have just said, oh yeah, we heard about that last time. Anyway, moving on. Like, I don't need proof that it happened. It's like, proof? Click or it didn't happen. Flashback or it didn't happen. I don't know who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Prosecutor Edgeworth. Oh, right, I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? Oh, yeah. I never heard anything about that before. I mean, to be fair, most public prosecutors don't have their list of fears, like, stamped on the wall or something. Like, you know, you don't really know what most people are afraid of, even if they are, like, famous and stuff. It's not like... I don't know. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? He was in an earthquake as a baby. I don't know. But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does. And him being a prosecutor. And him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The DL6. Oh yeah, the DL6. It was his... DL6 was the incident where they used Maya and Mia's mother to contact the victim, and Edgeworth's dad was the... I can't remember if he was the victim or the prosecutor in the case. I don't remember. Maybe something give me a flashback. Okay, this time I need a flashback. The DL6 incident? Yeah, that's the one. 15 years ago. Okay, yes, he was shot. When he saw his father shot before his very eyes, he still feels the pain now. And you can see it in his eyes. I want to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing how you get dragged out by the bailiff, I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Aww. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved. I saw his lip trembling. That's big for Edgeworth. I keep going to call him Edgy as like a nickname. I'm just like, no, I'm not calling him that. Really? Cold as ice Edgeworth? He's really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the report on I forgot how to pronounce the name now. Maya, and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait, I was wondering, how much is bail gonna be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. Aw, Edgeworth! Well, Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to pick her up, okay? Yeah, we'll go pick up our daughter. If you don't get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent too. I mean, if you're going to pay the month's rent, you might as well ask him to move in, and then, Hi, Pocono! 7:26, boat rental shop. So the boat rental shop is closed today, too. Well, it's like to be unclosed. Small boat rental shop doesn't look like anyone's around. They're probably closed because of the murder. Maybe I should actually read. I feel like I read that all last time. Oh wait, we should go to the detention center thing and get my, I think that's what I meant to do. Go grab her. Real quick. Yeah, there we go. Hey Nick, you finally came! I just finished the paperwork, I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a recurring theme because I've seen memes and I don't know how truthful they are, but I'm pretty sure she gets accused of murder about 3 times. So, and this time it wasn't even murder, this time she was held in contempt of court or whatever, but I feel like this is going to happen a lot. Like I was some kind of criminal, can you believe it? Well, they let you out at the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth, huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. Hell yeah, we do. What to do? What do you think we should do next? We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Goldie. I was kidding. Still, if there's any clues out there in the park, with any, what do you say? Shall we head down there? Sure. Okay, we're gonna go to the park. Alright. This game is just me trying to figure out where to go. There aren't many cops around today, are there? They'll probably be back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey y'all! I've probably forgotten every voice I've done. The only voices I think I have consistent are Phoenix, because I just give Phoenix my voice because he's the main character and it's too much effort. I think I give him my voice but like slightly more masculine. And then Maya, I just do my default feminine voice that I do for female characters, but like kind of young sounding. Everyone else is just what I feel like at a given point in time. Hey, it's Lotta! Y'all really did it today. What did we do now? Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So you see, I want to make it up to you. Make it up? Okay, Lotta. Today's trial. What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness, even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know I caused you all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. You know, maybe try not to witness a murder in the future. Right. You mean the first time you witness a murder? What about Gordy? Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I want to get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. Alright, Lotta, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer too. Finish your spirit medium training first. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually I got a bit of information for you. What? Davon Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckoned we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us. Right. I proposed a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey! I see you thinking, mind how unsophisticated these Southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most Southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what will it be? We got a deal or not? What do we do, Nick? Deal. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob you poor. Rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Well, Gordy? But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist. I forgot to read. And bring me proof he doesn't exist. I'll be here and watch from the car, okay? You see something, you'll come to me first, got it? How do we prove something doesn't exist? Do we just be like... How do we prove something doesn't exist? That's difficult. Okay. Right, see y'all later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean Gordy? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay. And how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist. Maybe. That wasn't there before! I was here like 10 minutes ago. America. Japan. China. UK. I'm just only going to name the flags I'm confident on, and then we're going to move on, so then I don't look like one of those people in those videos where they're like, haha, people in this country are all dumb, and it's just a video of people saying the wrong flag or pointing in the wrong direction of the country. Because I'm terrible at geography, so if I just don't guess or say it, and only to the ones I'm confident on, then no one can make fun of me. It's a perfect strategy. What's that? That's the Still Samurai, Nick! Yo, Maya! Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it was my girlfriend Keontae's idea. She was all like, if you like put this here, it would be really cool, like. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow. That's real impressive. She could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. Hello, Larry. You can't make fun of me because I wasn't wrong. I didn't say anything incorrect. Yo, Nick. What happened with Edgy? Oh, he calls Edgeworth Edgy. Well, we made it through the first day in court, right? I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh. Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were already in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred. Right. When the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry. When did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, that big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it here yesterday? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. This has to be relevant somehow. I'm not quite sure how it's relevant yet, but it has to be relevant somehow. Compressor? Yeah, it's a little unit out by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh. And here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself. Huh. Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. That's so huge. I guess it's good advertising. Something about this Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. What's this machine? That's a compressor. I used to fill up the balloon though with air. He was murdered with air! No. Huh, neat. Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. Everything here we've already looked at, like, so... Those flags look sadly out of place here. Flapping listlessly back and forth in a cold wind under a cold sky. I don't know, I think it's a kind of a festival atmosphere. It reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses. The War of the what? You know when the eyeglasses went to war. What? Huh? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses? What the heck is it? Our local fair used to do it every summer. Huh. I guess we were the only ones. I ask again, what the heck is it? Huh. Is there gonna be someone at the boat rental now? It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Oh, with the murder on the lake and all. They're probably just taking him to bed. What did I just try to say? I just tried to say vacation instead of vacation. They're taking it. God. They're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. I've examined all this like a million times. Alright, let's go back to the campsite, I guess. Do. Number 26, Gold Lake Woods. Hey y'all! Wow, you'll find anything out about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have a sneeze. Whoa, whoa, no you don't, no sneezing. Achoo! Uh-oh. I told y'all, no sneezing. Yeah, man, you should have said pineapple over and over again. That's what I do when I'm about to sneeze. And I'm like, holy something, I just start chanting pineapple and just love to everyone sneezing. It is entirely embarrassing though if someone witnesses it. We walk downstairs to the holding tower, I'll just be like, pineapple, 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 pineapple. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It trigger on one of Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film? Nick, pay the lady. So, I'm sorry. I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about the case anymore. Huh? Well, didn't you say you have more information about the case? Tell us that, at least. Like I said, I was ready for the dirt on Gordy. What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. Damn. What? There's nothing wrong with a sneeze. It's just if I'm holding something that and I don't have a free hand and I can't move my arm to like sneeze into my elbow, or like I might drop it. That's what I mean. That's that. I normally let myself sneeze. Okay. After all, I only have one photo of my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. A UFO. A UFO. Oh, a UFO. Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Huh, so you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. Oh, yes, we try and find information about Gordy. Where do we find information about Gordy? Nobody knows. Do you know about Gordy? No. Wow, Good Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh, well, a long time ago they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way. I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape? Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just coincidence. Oh, okay. It doesn't help. Ugh, Gordy. Maybe go to the police station. I don't know how that's gonna help, but it can. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's gonna hurt at Mr. Edgeworth's case again? What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is. There. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Miss Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident, and the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Oh yeah, Robert Hammond. So Edgeworth does have motive. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. Gordy. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? The monster down in the Gold Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about you do a little questioning from me then? Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Goldie. Huh? I'll loan you out one of the newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Oh my god. Really? You can take whichever one you like. Secret weapons. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now. Everything in due time. Let me show them to you first. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1. Missile. I'm gonna shoot a Goldie with a missile? How is the missile going to help? Missile? Oh, a dog! He's a canine police dog, still in training. Oh my god, dog. Missile, here boy. Oh, missile. I'll take missile. Don't mind if you never get him back. I'll take missile. There he is. Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. A cute dog. And this will help us how? Ruff! Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. I'll take the dog. It's a Ghost Trick reference? Oh yeah, isn't there a dog in Ghost Trick? I don't know, I haven't played Ghost Trick. I don't know how I'd even know if there's a dog in Ghost Trick. Here, this is my own personal pole. Give me used to it was a fishing pole before, or I'd assume it was another kind of personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah? How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till we try, pal. Okay, the next one is the last one. No, please, I'm already wrong by our choices. Okay, alright. Secret number 1, a metal detector. That seems like the most useful, but I want the dog. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it if it's a metal detector? We'll find it if Goldie is a boat. Made out of metal. No, Goldie is a submarine. Alright. Goldie is a submarine. And, like, the head is, like, what the, like, submarine telescope that, like, are in submarines sometimes. And, yeah, and it's made out of metal. So if we take the metal detector and go on a boat with a metal detector at the bottom of the boat, we'll find Goldie. And then we'll be like, hey, Goldie does technically exist because Goldie is a submarine. And then, yeah. Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? I want the dog, but I think metal detector's our best bet. I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. I can't make my mind. I can't make up my mind either for totally the opposite reason. I want the dog. I want the dog. Let's take the dog first. Then we'll do metal detector. Prove missile. Sure thing, pal. Be good to him. What? He's so cute. Me and Maya are like the exact same without missile. So true. Oh boy. K9 unit missile borrowed from Detective Gumshoe. Okay, now what do I do with the dog? What do I do with the dog? I kind of thought it would just make us almost like the detector, but... Hey, Nick! Hmm? Missile's been acting strangely. Missile? Oh, alright. That little creature of the detectives. It's a dog, bro. Hey, I love little doggies. Good boy, good boy. Yes? So let me get all of them. What's wrong, Miss Sal? Missile! Missile! Whoa! Stop that thing! Cannibal! It's eating my samurai dog! I don't think that's cannibalism. Hot dogs aren't made out of dogs. My samurai dogs! Whoa, he ate every single one. Not very well trained police dog then. I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry don't pay my bills, Nick. It's going to have to this time. Okay, we'll check a couple more places and then take the dog back, because I'm pretty sure the dog is not the correct answer, considering you're surprised at the fact I was allowed to take the dog with me. No, I just went there. I meant to go to the boat rental. Alright. I feel like I just got like a secret thing. Actually, do you think maybe I should grab the fishing pole? Because I don't think the fishing pole is correct. I don't know though. We're gonna go back to the office and just let's just put the dog under the desk and nobody will ever know we are stealing the dog. Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great. Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Misbehaving's much more fun. It's not going to be so much fun when Edward refuses to pay your bail again. Right, I'll behave. Oh dear. Okay, let's take the dog back. Yeah, sure, pal, but I have to take back the last one I lent you. I want to borrow the fishing pole. Can I borrow the flimsy looking fishing pole? Sure thing, pal. Oh, and if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Right. That's alright, I don't mind that, that's fine. I've assumed the boat rental is where we can use a fishing rod. I did not mean to do that. Huh. Where can I use the fishing rod? Then 26, Broad Lake Woods. Okay, Nick, it sounds like a good spot. A good spot for what? Time to do some fishing. She's serious? What are you going to use for bait? Oh, yeah. Oh. We're just gonna, like, fish up a gun or something. I figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Missile along with us too. At least then we'd have bait. Nick! Nick! How could you? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Some jokes are better left untold. Oof, she hit me. Okay, watch this, Nick. Just try not to ruin any empty cans or boots, okay? Here we go. Ah, my legs. Oof. Oh, we are so dead. Hey, what are you doing? Sorry, Lola. Don't tell me y'all are on some film company's payroll. Nick, pay her. My poor bullet. Alright. Now we go for the thing I actually think is correct, the metal detector. I just was like, I wonder what my defense attorney is doing, and I'm just here doing the incorrect things to unlock the like hidden cutscenes and stuff. I'm fishing. We're on a metal detector. Keep on a metal detector, sure thing, pal. I'm not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything. I assume we... I got an achievement for borrowing all of the secret weapons. Feeling good. I feel good that I did that. Alright, that's... I think the boat rental. Beep, beep, beep. Nick! It's beeping. The metal detector found something. Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. So, it's not a submarine. Might be a gun, though. We took it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? I'm like the opposite of a completionist, so me getting an achievement that I went on my way to get is kind of funny. Nick! Look! That's not a gun. That's an American, Japan, France bottle. Actually, that could be an air canister. Maybe one of... I don't know. Look, huh? An air tank? Huh. Valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to its sea monster? What if it was a submarine? Oh. Huh. There's something wrapped around the air tank. It looks like a string of flags. We might as well take it with us now we found it. It's heavy. And now what do I do? How does this have anything to do with Goldie? Oh, he was filling up the thing. So if we present him with this. What, an air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Have you seen it before? Have you seen this before? Huh? Me? No, never. Who the heck would go driving in the middle of the winter? Diving in the middle of the winter? There's something about the way his eye twitched. Is he Gordy? I don't know how he'd be Gordy, but his eye twitched when I showed him the tank. I think I might pursue this line of questioning a little further. How do I pursue that line of questioning a little further? Are you Gordy? That's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them. Do you think Gordy really exists? Nah, I think someone probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. He seems nervous. I don't know what else to present him with, but... Sorry, Nick, I don't know much about that. I'm a mid-seller of hot dogs. Sorry, Nick, I don't know much about that. 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 Okay, examine. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I almost didn't see the signpost. Left. Back to the boat rental. I don't really know what to do. What are you gonna do? Void doesn't exist. Blah 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 blah. Alright. I don't know what to do, but that's okay. Already asked him everything. Let's take Edge for super questioning. Let's come back later, I guess so. So Gumshoe isn't here. Oh, you mentioned it. Didn't he say he had a meeting to go to? Oh, that's right. Let's come back later then. Oh, well then, it has to be something at the Gould Lake entrance. Oh, the Gould Lake. But where at Gould Lake is the real question. Already spoke to him. I need to press him on something a little bit more. Original Samurai Dog, no less. Hey man, whoever calls their product the original first wins. Why didn't you add world famous to the site? Hey, good idea. What have I done? Hey Nick, benches, let's take a break, maybe have a dog? I think not. It's too cold to sit and eat hot dogs out here. Wimpy city boy. You should try standing under a freezing waterfall sometime. No, I don't think he's gonna do that. The trash can is empty, at least the place is well maintained. Plus this camera is staring out the lake as usual. Even a novice like me can tell that the camera must cost a pretty penny. I hope she doesn't leave it out here to get stolen. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. Hey Nick! Well, don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum? He didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So is there a law saying they have to be made of aluminum then? I'm not having this conversation. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp out in this cold. I don't think it also takes a good care for SUV. It's covered with dents. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pick to pitch your tent. Wait, it's no setting. Tent's on fire. What do I do? I guess present the lotto of everything. That's the only thing I can do. Squat. That's why I raised the sensitivity of my mic. Just watch yourself from now on, okay? Sorry. Yeah, say squat. I'm glad I did the enlargement. No kidding. If we didn't have that, Edgeworth would be in prison now or worse. There's never a lack of drama when you're on the cases there, Nick. What are you... Well, are you always on the verge of horribly failure like this? Careful, or the stress will send you to an early grave. Thanks for the cheerful message of support. Alright. You know, I was wondering, yeah? What if you got a picture of Gordy? And it turns out, like, this enlargement did. Yo, crazy! A blurry picture like this doesn't make a hit story. I need a picture that screams, I am Goldie, hear me roar! I don't turn something like that into the paper. What kind of fool do you think I am? The kind of fool that would take turning a blurry picture in as evidence in a murder trial? Also when she was claiming she saw something that she didn't see. Yeah, I can't pronounce aluminum sometimes. I always struggle with that word, okay? You should know that by now. Yeah, I thought it would be too, but it didn't. A new option didn't come up. It's hopefully easy to know when something doesn't catch Loster's interest. Hey, Loster, look, this is a metal detector. I know what it is. I'm not sure it's going to pick up Gordy, though. Unless he's been eating people's watches or spare change or something. Oh, I hadn't heard anything about that. Yep, I have taken no squat about that, blah blah blah. Okay. Oh, we've tried everything. What happened with Veggie? Well, really pretty depressed. I'm gonna get rid of this. Huh. I guess we go back to the office. That's the best thing I can think to do. That's the only thing I haven't done. Alright then. Why is it my turn to think? I don't know what to do. Bro, what do I... This is what we call struggling. Trees. No, alright, Well, there's something with it again. What an air tank, what about it? Larry wanted to ask you. Oh, is it yours? Because I didn't say that last time. So is the air tank yours? Why would I have a thing like that? Like, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel stemmer right there. It must be a coincidence. There's a string of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Like, why would I need a tank anyway? To go diving. You used this to go diving in the lake, didn't you? What? Where the heck would I go diving in the lake? Wait. You're not... I'm not saying I had something to do with the murder. No, not at all. Just... Hey, you, watch your buddy. I'm not saying anything until my lawyer gets here. Larry, Nick is your lawyer. Oh, Larry, she's right. Ugh. Anyway, I've never seen that air tank, okay? Yeah, right. Larry is hiding something, I can tell. Now can I talk to him? No, okay, Bro, it's sweating. Definitely the... Is it yours? And plate what? What else? The big puppy's still samurai. Now, why are you asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right, right. Actually, see, the compressor I always use was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once, and it didn't go so well. As I suspected. Ask more. It didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you could be a little more specific? Come on, don't... Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us, tell us. Fine, whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with it. And then, that was the bang. Or one of the bangs. But the gun had been fired 3 times. Nothing connects. There were 2 loud bangs. So one of the bangs was the air tank, which I guess this proves my theory partly of the fact that there was 2 bangs and only 1 wound on the victim. Because one of the bangs was the air tank. But then, the valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What, off into Gould Lake? It sure scared me out of my Gould, that's for sure. Huh. A flying air tank. So the tank and the samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, what happened on the 20th or so? The 20th, a week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night into in a boat looking for it. Huh. So did he see anything? I mean, clients gave me that still samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. It flew way out here. It took me 4 whole days to find it. So we found it on the 24th. I guess briefly before... Like, did he see those people on the boat? The night before last. The night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No. That's too bad. It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. Was the still samurai Loki? Not Loki. A Gordy? I think of a Loch Ness monster. Oh, Mr. Leah, I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got to skip on Goldie for me yet? Lotta, there is no such thing as Goldie. What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof Goldie doesn't exist? To prove that Goldie doesn't exist. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make up a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Goy doesn't exist. Ugh! I have to stop it. I mean, it's to do with this, but... Larry's air tank? Wait, what did I say? Bro, my brain's not here today. What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the air. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, the couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait. So you're saying that Gordy is really the still samurai? Of course it's still samurai. Oh, she looks so sad. Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you a room for like I promised. Poor Lotta. So tell us this information you have. A promise was a promise, I guess. I have heard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They say he's the caretaker at the boat rental place up the path here. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah. When I had the murder, my camera clicked twice, you know. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it, just a lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use of evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but that's probably the shot that went off when the air tank exploded. But here, take it. Second lake photo added to the court records. So that was at 11:50, so it was before midnight. Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. I feel bad. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry. Millions of all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Someone should whip that butts and just... Alright, let's go to the boat rental. Hey Nick, this is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go and check it out anyway. Right, can I go inside? Oh my god. It's a parrot! The parrot is the witness. Can I take his shack? It was the parrot, just like in... Meg, that you? Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, can you handle this? I think I'll leave this one to you, Maya. Meg! Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone? Pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. Hello, squawk! Nick, what was that? A parrot, the one on the perch? Keith! Yes? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say that's the name of his pasta shop. That's the relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello, squawk! Hey, up! He fell asleep? Guess he's relieved. A pasta shop? Yep, to think. The white noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Meg. Yes? Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith. Yes. You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Yes. Meg. Yes? You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course, everyone knows that. Nick, though? How long do we have to keep this all in the family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This is the place of pasta, the wet noodle. Though now you mention it, we haven't got many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, yo dude, we want to ride in one of your boats. That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I use to understand them. I'm pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. This old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. The parrot. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? Ignored me. What, you forgot, Meg? You gotta call her a name first. Name? Polly, how you been? Hello! Hello! Squawk! See? Neat, so the parrot's name is Polly. Parrot added to support records. Too bad all she can say is hello. Oh, Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. The secret words? Polly, what's your name? Polly! Squawk! Cute. Maya's found a new friend. Oh, he has a television in here too. Look, Nick, he has a luxury blanket on his table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. We should do that in the office. We can sit with our clients snug and warm and drink hot cocoa. And what? Talk about murders? Oh, you're a party pooper, Nick. Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny he just doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. Of course. Oh, there's lots of various fish in Gold Lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Oh. Look, a little safe. It's locked. Of course it is. This fishing pole looks expensive. Oh, Polly. Okay, I won't let the parrot murder me. My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number of the safe? 1, 2, 2, 8, squawk! Alright. We can't just open the safe while he's here. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? See, Nick, all it takes is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Oh, he's asleep, so... It was 1, 2, 2, 8, I think. Look, a little safe. It's locked. Yeah, we just got what the... We just got the answer to it. Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolour pasta we were talking about? Our bologna? I figured out the last colour we should use. Indigo blue. Indigo blue? That didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. Alright. Now what do I do? We'll say, we know the code for it. Maybe if we... and then go back. I don't know why I thought that would work. Oh, we'll try some other stuff. Come on. No. Nope. But I don't think I might be able to do anything here. That's fine though. We'll figure it out. The rainbow curly. Who's the actual murderer though? No, alright, we're gonna go somewhere else, I guess. Nope. 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 Alright, then I guess we can figure this out, I hope. Nothing here. Once again, a lot of stuck. We already spoke. Obviously, I think to open the save, but I'll let me do that. Probably what's the 1228? What do I do? Wait, it's going to save the game now. I haven't done that in a bit. Um, I don't know what to do. Blah. Blah. Sorry, Nick. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. 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 Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, huh. What do I do? Already presented you with like everything, haven't I? Yeah. I was thought it would make me open the safe now, but I can't do that, so I guess not. Oh. It's right, go. Already checked all this. Already checked all this. I don't really know what to do. I do not have a clue. Really looks at everything. Already spoke to him. I don't know what to do. I think I already tried going back to the office, but I can try that again, I guess. In here. Ah, what do I do? Go back to the shack, I guess. No, I want to talk to Polly again. Polly, Polly, what's your name? Polly, blah blah. What haven't I done? Have I not presented my attorney badge? I don't know. Oh, I haven't. That's a lawyer's badge? Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it, huh? Hey up. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith! Congratulations. Nick? Now's the chance to clear things up. Sir? No, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here to investigate a murder that took place on the lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. Alright, I'll help. On one condition. What's that? This case is over and done. You'll run the wet noodle. I feel bad because I'm not gonna keep that promise. But for justice. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved? Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say... You too, Meg. Yes? You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know? Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello, squawk. Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Now he's awake. Oh, now he's back asleep. Alright. Yep, I've seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes? It's okay, you can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Hello. I spent ages trying to figure out what to do, and I just show him the attorney badge. And then he was like, you're not Keith. And now suddenly we're Keith again, so... Oh, it's fine. Yep, the other night, out on the lake. Yes, yes. I know all about that. I seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. Is he actually going to tell us? Okay, what you saw. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark out. Probably night, up. It was after midnight, but okay. Oh, I remember. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one. Bang. Huh. Well, that explains the 3 bangs, but only 1 gunshot. But also the tank. A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself, up? What did he say? Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, promise. You need to know earlier than that. You know why? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, the kid that does next door that you always used to make him grow, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers growing out his face. What? Oh. He has to talk about Detective Gumshoe. He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Tomorrow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving? I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question, huh? Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk! Don't forget DL6! Squawk! Huh? What did she say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6! Squawk! What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister, I mean Dad. I don't know how well my microphone picked that up, but I just snored. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh, what? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think to do a little more research on the DL6 incident. He was the true culprit! He shot him, then he forgot. And the parrot knows that he shot him, so then we have to cross-examine the parrot. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Alright. I think we're gonna play till the end of the investigation, then I'm gonna take a short break, and then we'll see how far we get, I guess. For the end of this investigation. We gotta go to the Criminal Affairs Department. Hey pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? You know the boat rental shop down at Gold Lake? Oh yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... that was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. You can never get a straight answer out of me. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. Huh. How do I prove that? The DL6 incident is related to the case. What's that, a parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop parrot. The parrot knew about the that incident. That incident? DL6. What? We don't need a flashback. This happened like 5 minutes ago. Polly, have you learned something? Squawk! Don't forget DL6! Squawk! Huh? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be... I mean, I have no other suspects. No one else seems suspicious up to this point. God, I'm sleepy. That's a side point. I get ya. Sounds like you need information on the DL. December 26th, Police Department Records Room. Wow. It's amazingly dusty here. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust. I agree. Let's find DL6 stuff quickly. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through the 4th grade when he suddenly transferred because of DL6. He witnessed his dad's death when he was 9. Damn. Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Okay, the case summary. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary, found it. Here you go. December 28th, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days the case is closed. This incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where they're holding the trial now? Looks like it. The elevator. There was a large earthquake at 2 PM on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Oh. Wow, that was some earthquake. Oh, little Edgeworth! At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours? That would be scary like that in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the three in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? So those father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in the elevator? Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he was still alive, he'd be 50. He lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father? From the angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon and pistol was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Well, this pistol was... There was 2 gunshots, but the pistol has only been fired... I mean, it has been fired 3 times. I think that's what it said. Huh. It sounds like this current case. What's going on here? They're finishing what they started. Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mum got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a cleric in the courtroom, apparently. A cleric, yeah. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. What if the old man is the person that killed... What if the old man is the person who killed, Edgeworth's father? And just time has passed, so now he's, like, old. And he was trying to finish what was started because Edgeworth was getting too close to, like, solving the case and getting him back in the, back in trouble. So he shot the defense attorney that got him cleared, so while Edgeworth was in the boat with him, so that, from, like, distance he shot him. No, but it said this gunshot was fired from 1 meter. I don't know. You guys get what I'm saying, though. Right. I mean, that feels too obvious, but there hasn't been any other suspects to this point. It was the Packer. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived so much so he had brain damage. Maybe his forgetfulness isn't that he's old. Maybe he has brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. Bad memory. Bad memory. Bad memory. Why am I repeating that like a parrot? Okay. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. That old guy's definitely the guy who's in the elevator. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He may be closer than we think. I'm a genius. Trust me, guys. This is gonna look real embarrassing. If it's not. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I don't know what sort of impact that had, what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Probably a big one. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take things we think we'll need? Woo. Right, that's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now, all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. I wonder. Okay, we're going to take a short break. Just, like, let my vocal cords rest for, like, 5 minutes. And then, yeah. We'll do the trial and see how far we get. Hey, I'm back. There's a cat next to me. My camera isn't wide enough for you guys to see, but she's there. Yes. Oh, I think you saw a tail brief. She would kill me if I picked her up, so... Yeah, I decided to upload Pokemon Sun Nuzlocke Death montage. I've been planning to upload it since I started with Nuzlocke and then just didn't get around to it till now. Meow! This cat is begging for attention. Meow. Okay, we're gonna play the rest of this with a tail with my face, I guess. Nope, she's... I don't know what she's doing. She's doing something. Okay. Soxy, do you want to say hello? I'm quite high enough up for... Okay. Nope, I moved too much and she moves from my lap. Okay. Can we not scratch the sofa? You know what, she's fine. We're gonna play Ace Time. Let's do the Ace Time. December 27th, 10 AM, District Court, Courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. If there is like another day to this case, then we're not going to finish this trial today. But yeah, we'll finish day 2 of the trial today at least. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I thought of a voice I did to him, but time to do what the title says and serve karma to karma. Very well, apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement. Very well, no opening statement, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Bro, why are you so full of yourself? Alright, I'll do that. I just have it really low in my... I have it, like, set to half in my settings, and then I set it to half on, like, my actual thing, but it was really low. Okay. I set it to 68. I have to set it to 69. Oh, the other day, on Wednesday, I went to the shop with my friend, right? And, like, she got her order number, and it was, like, because you know when you, like, order food, and it's, like, you are number 30 or whatever. And she got her number, and I was like, okay, and she was like, guess what number it is? And I looked at her, and I went, 69, and it was 69. And she was like, how did you get that? And I was like, because you wouldn't show it to me for any other reason. You wouldn't make me guess it if it wasn't 69. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Bah, must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. Is that mysterious boat shop owner? Bro's a sleeping pool. A witness, state your profession. Professional sleeper. I am the proprietor of the restaurant, the Wet Noodle at Gold Lake. And I also wrote boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Objection! Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. I predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Bro. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. I'm not really sure. What do you mean? The memory. Yeah, I think that's like laws where people like this aren't meant to be allowed to testify, you know? Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well, let's hear his testimony, then shall we witness? The night of the murder. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well, I'd like to begin the cross-examination. Bro's gonna be like, no cross-examination, no, nuh-uh, I'm right, you're wrong, meh. My name's Karma. There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. I meant no. God. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Bro, you do not run this! This man! The freaking audacity of this man! Judge, your verdict now? Yes, Mr. Wright? We gotta cross-examine! What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Bro is losing his marbles. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma. 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. Bro. You may cross-examine the witness. Bro just freaking died because 3 minutes passed. The night of the murder. Okay, we're gonna save the game. We can overwrite our saves from the second trial now. I mean the third. You know what I mean. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Okay, I want to see what's said first. If I know Von Karma, he spent time preparing his witness, I'm not going to find anything. Ooh, it's tough being a lawyer. Okay. Just after midnight, you say? Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seemed to be sure about it today. I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? Sure, you didn't just tell him. Bro is sleeping. Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did. Yep. You see, continue. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Is there anyone who can verify that? Oh, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough? Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot. Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Keith? The prosecution concludes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. And where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? I am. Good. Continue. I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there, yep. But you couldn't see them clearly? Yep. At the time. Then I heard another bang. So you had 2 gunshots in total. Yep. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. But there was only 1 bullet through the person! I'm not letting go of my point. Just about then, the boat comes to shore and the man walks by my window. By your window? Yep, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. That is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad! Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by too. It would help if Edgeworth would be a little bit more open about what happened. Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, the Edgeworth boy. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Von Karma. He lured me into cross-examination so he could set me up for a fool. Nick! I don't like the way things are going. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I better act quick till this trial's gonna be over. Raise an objection. All or nothing, baby. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright. Are you referring to the fingerprint from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. What's the truth and what's a lie? That's a Danganronpa reference. God, I'm so cringe. What's the truth and what's a lie? Everything in the witness's testimony is true. What Danganronpa has ruined for me is truth, lie, despair, and hope. Those 4 words have been ruined for me by Danganronpa. I don't know why I'm talking about Danganronpa right now. This is fine. Judge is lost in thought. What should we do? Raise an objection. Objection! Nuh-uh! Your Honor. This witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his words is all we have. If he were telling a lie, Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently you have yet to realise even this is basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Ugh. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good, there's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. No. Enough. The witness may leave to stand. Now what do we do? This court seems no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. Ugh. The case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Bro, what? I didn't even do anything. How did I fail? Pending trial of the Higher Court. That's all. The court is adjourned. Mm-hmm. Okay, I was thinking it was weird. I didn't even press a choice. Wait, someone said. I didn't manage to voice out that because I was talking. Wait! Okay. Who said that? Me. Huh? What? Larry! Larry? What are you doing here? I thought that was weird because I didn't remember choosing anything massive. That's what she said. You gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I've had it too. Yeah, when something smells, it's the butts. Order. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I called for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So, you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realised something. Something he said was different from what I remembered. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Hell yeah. Order, order. Well, this is the first time something like this has happened in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse. Mr. Edward was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent... What? It is our duty to prevent... Oh, I said present. It is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. Judge has a backbone? What? What? The court will now adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. December 27th, 10:28 AM, District Court, Defendant will be number 2. Woo. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yes. He said he went looking for the Still Samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon and the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something, right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what happened. I couldn't think straight. I can never think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right? Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfect prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for sure. All it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. My cat is kissing me, but I'm not sure if she's going to turn into biting me. Oh, she gave me a lick on the finger. That's cute. Hell yeah, we got this. December 27th, 10:35 a.m. District Court Room number 7. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Karma didn't even have time to prepare his witness. I just hope Edworth is right about this being our big break. The night of the murder. That night I was out in a boat on the lake. We're gonna save quickly. That night I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quickly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about heading home, I heard this bang. I looked out over to the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Huh. Interesting. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honour. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. We've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. Yep, let's do this. Night of the murder. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There are so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay, first of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night, so I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something and I found it. Looking for something. Yeah, Mr. Butts, what were you looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Goldie. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get this over with. So I credited the boat back. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figured I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12, yeah? You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. And just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I forgot to press it, damn it. Okay, it was the bang. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Did I forget to press again? So you only had one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? Seems pretty washy-washy testimony. There was one thing I didn't get to press. One thing I forgot to press, I mean. That. Wasn't there a boat out on the lake? Order, order. Well, Mr. Butts. Whoa, whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay. No problem. That's just the most important part of this case. Some gunshot, I went home. Okay. We want to present some evidence. I think single gunshot. Present. That. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You already had one bang, you're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Nick, please? Huh? You know something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? Like, I'm like a customer here. That's not how it works. So you guys treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts, what? You only heard 1 gunshot, are you sure? Well, I'll tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Okay? Not sure. How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? Of course. Order, and stop that booing. Mr. Butch, you were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? Is that a crime? I listen to my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Mr. Wright, should he continue his testimony? Continue. Your Honor, please. Please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Ugh. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there was any other way out of this, believe me. What Larry heard. We are going to save again. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all requests show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like. But I'm sure I heard the gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume. Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. Sure enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshots. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lakes. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this raid. So lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. So you turned on the radio. Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what it's like out there, alone on Christmas Eve. Alone. I shouldn't have said anything. That's why I was listening to an all requests show on the radio, see? Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set to that night? Real booming loud. Real booming loud? Yeah, you know. And you just had your headphones on? Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? I remember exactly what DJ was saying at the time I heard it too. What was he saying? What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care. All or nothing, baby. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask? Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? That's when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshots. So it was almost Christmas. I've seen a meme about almost Christmas on Twitter to do with a study. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Kammer is right. I'm not sure how this helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. Didn't we already press that? I was listening to a robbing loud voice. But I'm sure I heard the gunshot. I remember exactly what DJ said. Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas. I heard the gunshots. Which means it wasn't Christmas yet. And the, time of, sometime on the 24th or 25th. The photo was taken at 12:15, which was Christmas. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easily. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor? Did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. That's why I saw it on Twitter. I still saw a tweet on 24th, but it's just like, they just tweeted a picture of this, just like, almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. And they're like, happy almost Christmas day. Do you realise what this means? When he heard the gunshots, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But he should have heard the gunshots after midnight. Yep, it wasn't Christmas. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see, what time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera? 12:25, 0:15. 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. I'm a genius. Order, order. What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him, suspicious. Bro, what? Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butt's claim he heard the gunshots before midnight? Larry's right. I believe in my boy. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim? Nah, but I hope I do. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Second lake photo! Because that triggered at loud noises. Take that! Look at this photograph. It was taken by a witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on this photo reads December 24th, 11:50 PM. Oh? There's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in the photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. The camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Makes live series reference. Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 PM. This is why this photograph. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, When Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then where does this lead us? His heart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. Aha! I have the magnifying glass instead of the telescope. I mean the, like... Yeah, I guess it's a spyglass, that's the one. Or is that spyglass? I actually can't tell. No, it's the magnifying glass. Aha! Why would this be done? Don't be fooled, Judge. The camera is set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear. Yeah, and it wasn't set to catch a sneeze then. It's only just recently got set to catch a sneeze. Well, Mr. Wright, there is no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 PM was indeed a gunshot? Be sure to call evidence if you have any. Mentally, I have evidence because she didn't set it to be softer until after the first day of the trial. But I don't know how to prove that. Other than her camera? Mr. Wright, is that a smirk I see? Oh, Your Honor, sorry, I wasn't really sure about that evidence. Bro, I was sure! I'm just on a different wavelength. I'm gonna save. Not in the main slot. I'm gonna save in this slot. Okay. We're doing so well. It's not. Yeah, it's close enough. I ask you again, can you prove that the loud noise was gunshot was I mean, I know. A smirk I see. I know what the answer is. I just don't know what evidence tells the answer. I already showed the camera. This is frustrating. The gun itself? This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. Finally, we're talking about how many gunshots there were. Jesus, ow! Just hurt my finger. I got too expressive and just. Ow. I like bent my finger with force. It's fine though. It's not that badly hurt. Both the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times, and there was only 1 shot in the victim. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realised the truth. That first shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen the night on the lake. Exactly! This is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why? Oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshot separated by 25 minutes. Ah. What's wrong, Nick? I have it. I have it. You do? Huh? Remember the case with the still samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in the case had the same idea as the murderer in this case. Had the same idea as the murderer in that case. Framing? What do you mean? Maya? Yes? If you don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it. Right, I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick? Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. Has it? Right, please enlighten me. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? So you finally realised the truth? There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Nuh-uh. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on the lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on the boat. There was a gunshot fired on the boat and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on the boat. So, wasn't Edgeworth on the boat? I admit it's hard to imagine another possibility. Yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Oh god. We're gonna save. Explain who the two men on the boat are. The murderer and Hammond, Edgeworth and the murderer. Edgeworth and Hammond. Miles Edgeworth and Robert Hammond. Yes, I believe you are mad. This is exactly what I've been telling the court this whole time. You're agreeing with me, and yet... What did you just say? Robert Hammond had to be killed 25 minutes before the shot on the boat. Yes, that's what I said. I was just testing you, Von Karma. You were doing what, bro? I don't know. Mr. Wright, your client has been declared guilty once. I'm going to have to penalise you. I'm sorry, Edgy. Ask again. The murderer and... Edgeworth and the murderer! Of course it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. Oh! Alright then. What? Are you serious? Yes. Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all of this. Ludicrous! Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right, it's... I don't know. That's the correct answer, but we're going to save. Because we don't have much health. I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? We don't need to prove who the murderer is. We just have to prove that Edgeworth is innocent. But again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. It was the old man! Like I said! Bro, I'm a freaking genius. I mean, I feel like I was a little bit obvious, but... I mean, I said it as soon as we met him, I was like, it was the old man. I don't know if that was a genuine sus, but as soon as we got the DL6K, yeah, I was confident. I don't know. As soon as we learned about the DL6K, I was like, yeah, it's him. Who's a good cat? Oh, Soxy is trying to bite me again. You know, I don't really feel like getting bitten on stream, so this is fine. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. 1150, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. And the parrot will remember, so we're going to cross-examine the parrot. The caretaker of the boat shop? Why did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? Basically, the real scene of the crime was not on a boat. What? Well then, why did the murder take place? Show judge where the murder really took place. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he can meet the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That is a funky way for a boat to move. That night he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honour. Even though he was wearing headphones at the time, which means he must have been close. Otherwise, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned the boat? The boat shop. Mr. Wright? What happened that night on Gold Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honour. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really, but I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 1150. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? The boat shop caretaker. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Notice, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Oh no. God, I'm scared. Okay. To create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honour. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that everyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit, and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see. For someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men in the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realise that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body. And he threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honour. These are the events that transpired that night on Gold Lake. ... Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. Let's go. Woo. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant Miles Edgeworth a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said. Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honour, sir? Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. We have a runner. What? What should I do? Find him, quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. Ah, this is exciting. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. Search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow. The final day is allowed. I was kind of hoping this would be over, but that's okay. I request the police department utilize all of its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to the trial. He is behind DL6. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. December 27th, 1:22 PM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Yay, Nick, you did it! Yeah, well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even when Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony, Larry really helped us out. Sure. Once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Did you say something? You don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. I don't know whether or not to tell you. I'm in love with you. No. Yeah, half the time it is via on trial. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you, to get it off my chest, but I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. Oh. To be continued. Alright then. Oh, we're gonna save. Woo! Yeah, we're going to end stream here. As much as I want to continue, I would, to finish it, I'd have to stream till like 2 AM. And I have places to be tomorrow. I'm probably not going to be able to sleep till 2 AM, but like, I'm going to at least try. But yeah. Oh, my pal plus was in the background. I didn't realise she was visible. But yeah. We made pretty good progress. We got the second day of the investigation done and the second day of the trial. I think next stream we're going to finish this trial and probably have a sneak peek at what the final trial for the game is, because I've heard that there's like a bonus one and I am going to try do that. But yeah. Yeah, she's really cute in the background, just like sitting there. But yeah, been fun. Yeah, next Ace Tony stream will probably be on Sunday. But yeah, I'm gonna see you all next time. I actually don't have the song up for the end thing, so just wait with me here while I just find one. Probably one that I haven't put on before. I've put on a lot of ones before, haven't I? This is fine. This is fine. Okay, that works. Alright, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. So goodbye, friends, fruits and vegetables.